Episode 6, Kader Idris. The Dreaming Mountain. The legend went like this. Whoever sleeps on the summit of Kader Idris will awaken as either a poet or a madman. Uphill had heard the story long before his journey began. And now, as he stood at the base of the mountain looking up at its mist-wrapped ridges and dark lakes, he wondered which one he might become. Kader Idris was no ordinary climb. It felt ancient, not just old in stone, but old in soul. The path wound between waterfalls and moss-covered cliffs, where the air shimmered with the quiet hum of unseen things. By late afternoon, Uphill reached Lin Khao, the deep, still lake cradled beneath the summit. Its surface reflected the sky perfectly, so it looked like he was standing at the edge of two worlds, one above, one below. He set down his pack and whispered, "If the stories are true, I'll let the mountain decide who I'll be." The climb to the top was steep and silent. As twilight deepened, the world turned silver blue. He reached the summit just as the stars began to appear, faint pinpricks scattered over the sleeping land. Uphill built a small shelter of stones and wrapped himself in his blanket. The air was so still that even his breath sounded loud. He lay back and stared at the sky, the stars shining brighter than they ever had before. He thought about all the people he'd met. The old man on Snowdon, the lost stranger on Scafell Pike, the musician on Slieve Donard, the nervous climber on Helvellyn. Each mountain had given him something: strength, patience, music, courage. And now this one offered him stillness. As he drifted into sleep, he dreamed. He dreamed of mountains whispering to one another through the clouds, of wind weaving stories between their peaks. He saw himself climbing not up, but inward, through memories, hopes, and fears, until he reached a summit made entirely of light. When he woke, dawn was breaking and the valley below glowed gold. The world felt different, quieter, yet somehow fuller. He sat up and laughed softly. "Poet or madman?" he asked the wind. The mountain gave no answer, just the rustle of grass, the murmur of water, and the steady beat of his heart. Uphill smiled, maybe both. He packed his things, took one last look at the sleeping lake, and began his descent. His steps lighter, his mind full of words he didn't yet know how to write. At the base, he looked toward the horizon, where his next challenge waited, the jagged shape of Tryfan rising against the morning sky. 6 down, 2 to go.